My beloved child, pause right here. What brought you to this moment was not random scrolling. It was not the algorithm deciding your next distraction. This is divine interruption. I have been watching you, waiting for the exact second when your spirit would be still enough to hear what I am about to reveal. Right now, as you read these words, something ancient is stirring. A door you did not know existed is beginning to open, and on the other side of that door is everything you have been searching for without knowing how to name it. There are exactly 18 minutes remaining. 18 minutes before a window closes that will not open again in this season. I know that sounds urgent, and it should, because what I am about to tell you has been hidden from you for reasons you are only now ready to understand. When you woke up this morning, you felt it. That weight on your chest, that sense that today would be different. You were right. Today is the day I begin to show you what has been kept from you, not by accident, but by design. Before we go any further, I want to ask you something. If this message is resonating with you, if you feel that stirring in your spirit, leave a comment below and tell me what you are feeling. You do not have to use big words or sound spiritual, just be honest, because when you speak it out, when you give voice to what is happening inside you, you activate something in the heavenly realm. If nothing comes to mind at this moment, just type down ready. Your words have power, and I want to hear them from yourself. Let me take you somewhere you have never been. Picture a room, not in this world but in the realm where decisions about your life have been made without your knowledge. The walls are white, the floor is marble, and in the center sits a table. On that table is a file with your name written across the top in handwriting you would recognize if you saw it. Inside that file are dates, locations, and names of people who made choices that altered your path. Some of those people you have never met. Others you have loved deeply, and every single one of them believed they were protecting you, but protection became prison, and now I am setting you free. 3 minutes ago, someone you once trusted opened their phone and typed your name into a search bar. They have been thinking about you for weeks, feeling the weight of what they never told you. Tonight they will dream of you. In that dream, you will be standing in a doorway and they will try to speak, but no words will come out. When they wake, they will know that the secret they have been carrying is about to surface, and there is nothing they can do to stop it, because I have decided that the time for silence is over. If you are feeling something right now, a tightness in your throat, a flutter in your stomach, that is not anxiety, that is recognition. Your spirit knows what your mind has not yet processed. You are being prepared for a revelation that will rewrite everything you thought you understood about your story. I need you to stay with me. Do not close this. Do not scroll away. What I am giving you in these next few minutes is not just information, it is activation, and once it begins, there is no going back. There is a woman, older now, with silver hair and tired eyes. She lives 3 states away from you, or maybe across an ocean. You have never met her, but she has prayed for you every single night for the past 7 years. She does not know your face, but she knows your name because it was given to her in a vision. In that vision, she saw you standing at a crossroads, unable to move forward because you were waiting for permission that would never come from human voices. So she has been praying that I would speak to you directly, and here I am. Last week, a document was unearthed from a storage unit that had been sealed since 2009. Inside a cardboard box labeled miscellaneous, beneath old tax records and faded photographs, was a single envelope. The envelope was addressed to you, but it was never sent. The person who wrote that letter is gone now, but the words they wrote are still alive. And those words are about to find you, not through the mail, but through a series of events so precise that you will know beyond doubt that I orchestrated every step. Right now, somewhere in a city you may have visited once or never seen at all, a man is sitting in his car outside a building he has no reason to be near. He does not know why he drove there. He told himself he needed to clear his head, but the truth is, I led him there. In 48 hours, he will walk into that building and have a conversation that will cascade into your life like a stone dropped into still water. You will not meet him, but you will feel the ripples. A door will open that you stopped knocking on years ago. I know you have questions. I know you are wondering if this is real or if you are imagining patterns where none exist. Let me give you proof. In the next 72 hours, you will see the number sequence that has been following you. You know the one. It will appear in a place so unlikely that you will laugh out loud, and in that moment of laughter, you will know I am speaking directly to you. Write it down when it happens, do not dismiss it. That number is a key, and soon you will understand what it unlocks. There is a lie you have believed about yourself for so long that it feels like truth. Someone planted that lie in your mind when you were too young to question it. They did not do it with cruelty. They did it out of fear, out of their own brokenness, out of a desperate need to control a situation that terrified them. But that lie has kept you small. It has kept you silent. It has kept you from stepping into rooms you were meant to own. Today, I am pulling that lie out by the root, and yes, it will hurt, but the pain will be brief, and the freedom will be permanent. You were told you were too much, too loud, too sensitive, too intense, too difficult to love, and so you learned to shrink, to soften your voice, to apologize for taking up space. But I did not create you to be small. I created you to be a force, and the people who could not handle your intensity were never meant to walk beside you into this next season. They were meant to fall away so that you could finally see who you are without their voices in your head. Here is what you need to know. There is a room you will walk into within the next 30 days. It might be a physical room, or it might be a conversation, a job offer, a chance encounter that feels like fate. When you enter that space, you will feel a shift, the air will be different, time will slow down, and you will know, without anyone telling you, that this is the moment everything changes. Do not second-guess yourself. Do not let fear convince you that you are not ready. You are ready. You have been ready. I have been preparing you for this moment since before you were born. Someone close to you, someone you see regularly, is holding on to a piece of information they think you do not need to know. They believe they are sparing you pain, but what they do not realize is that withholding truth is its own kind of violence. In the coming days, that information will slip out, not because they choose to tell you, but because I will create a circumstance where the truth cannot stay hidden any longer. A casual comment, a forwarded email, a name mentioned in passing, and suddenly, everything will click into place. If you have made it this far, I want you to do something for me. I want you to type the word ready in the comments. Not for anyone else, not to prove anything, but as a declaration between you and me that you are willing to receive what I am about to give you. This is not about faith in the abstract. This is about trust in the specific. Trust that I see you, that I know you, that I have not forgotten a single prayer you whispered in the dark when you thought no one was listening. Let me tell you about the delay. You have been waiting for so long that you started to believe the answer was no, but the answer was never no. The answer was not yet. I was holding back the breakthrough because the people who needed to be removed from your life were still standing too close. I was holding back the provision because you were still looking to the wrong sources. I was holding back the promise because you were not yet ready to carry the weight of it without being crushed. But the delay is over. There is a bank account you do not know exists. It was opened in your name years ago by someone who wanted to make sure you would be taken care of if something happened to them. That person is gone now, and the account has been sitting dormant, accruing interest, waiting for the day when you would stumble across it. That day is coming. You will receive a letter, or a phone call, or a message from a lawyer you have never heard of. And when you do, you will weep, not because of the money, but because you will finally understand that you were never forgotten. Right now, I need you to forgive someone. You know who I am talking about, the person whose name makes your stomach tighten, the one who hurt you so deeply that you built walls to make sure they could never get close again. I am not asking you to trust them. I am not asking you to let them back into your life. I am asking you to release the grip that unforgiveness has on your heart, because it is that grip, not their actions, that is keeping you locked in the past. Forgiveness is not about them. It is about you. It is about cutting the cord so that you can finally move forward without dragging their weight behind you. There is a gift inside you that you have been too afraid to use. You have seen glimpses of it, moments when it broke through despite your best efforts to keep it contained, but you have been afraid of what people would think, afraid of being too much, afraid of failing. I am telling you now that the world is waiting for that gift. There are people whose lives will be changed because you finally had the courage to stop hiding, and the fear you feel is not a sign that you are not ready. It is a sign that what you are about to do matters. Let me show you something. Close your eyes for a moment, and picture yourself, 5 years from now. Not the version of you that you think you should be, but the version of you that you are becoming. What are you wearing? Where are you standing? Who is standing next to you? Can you see it? That version of you already exists, not in some distant future, but right now, in the realm where all possibilities are present at once. And every choice you make today is either pulling you closer to that version or pushing you further away. I want to tell you about a conversation that is going to happen. Two people who do not know each other will meet by chance. One of them will mention your name, the other will pause, surprised, because they have been thinking about you. They will exchange information, and within a week, you will receive an opportunity that seems to come out of nowhere. It will feel too good to be true, and you will be tempted to dismiss it as coincidence. Do not. That is me moving pieces into place, creating pathways where there were only walls. You have been dreaming about a specific place. Maybe it is a house by the water, or a city you have never visited, or a landscape that feels both foreign and familiar. That place is real, and you will stand there. In physical form within the next 18 months. When you do, you will remember this moment. You will remember that I told you it was coming, and you will fall to your knees in gratitude, not because you arrived at the destination, but because you finally understand that every step of the journey was guided. There is someone reading this right now who has been thinking about ending their life. You have been holding on by a thread, and that thread is fraying. I need you to hear me. You are not a burden. You are not a mistake. You are not too broken to be loved. The pain you are feeling is real, but it is not permanent, and the story you are telling yourself about your worth is a lie. I am asking you to stay, not because life will suddenly become easy, but because there is a purpose for your pain that you cannot see yet. There is someone who needs to hear your story. There is a moment coming when you will look back on this day and realize that choosing to stay was the bravest thing you ever did. I know you are tired. I know you have been fighting battles that no one else can see. I know you have smiled through grief and carried weight that was never yours to carry. But I also know that you are stronger than you think. The fact that you are still here, still standing, still willing to hope, is proof that my strength is working in you. And I am not finished with you yet. There is a book you are going to write, or a song you are going to sing, or a business you are going to start. You have been talking about it for years, making plans, gathering resources, waiting for the perfect moment, but there is no perfect moment. There is only now, and if you do not start today, you will look back a year from now and wish you had. I am giving you permission, I am giving you courage. I am giving you everything you need. All you have to do is take the first step. Let me tell you what is happening in the spiritual realm right now. There are forces that have been working against you, trying to keep you distracted, discouraged, and defeated. They know what you are capable of, and they are terrified, but their time is up. I am releasing angels to go before you, to clear the path, to open doors, to silence the voices that have been speaking lies over your life. You are about to walk into a season of favor so overwhelming that people will ask you what changed, and you will smile, because you will know that it was not you who changed, it was me. Finally getting the glory I deserve in your life. There is a person from your past who is about to reach out to you. You have not spoken in years and the relationship ended in a way that left wounds on both sides. When they contact you, your first instinct will be to protect yourself, to keep the walls up, to respond with caution. But I am asking you to respond with grace, not because they deserve it, but because I am doing something in both of you. This reconnection is not about going back. It is about healing what was broken so that you can both move forward. I want to talk to you about your body. You have been at war with it for so long, criticizing it, punishing it, wishing it were different, but your body is not your enemy. It is the vessel I gave you to carry out your purpose on this earth, and it has been trying to tell you something. The exhaustion, the tension, the pain, these are not just physical symptoms. They are messages. Your body is asking you to slow down, to rest, to release the stress you have been carrying. Listen to it, honor it. Treat it with the kindness you would show to someone you love. There is a financial breakthrough coming. I know you have been struggling, wondering how you are going to make it through another month. I know you have been praying for provision, and it has felt like those prayers are bouncing off the ceiling, but I have heard every word. And I am about to release resources in a way that will shock you. It might come through a job offer, an unexpected check, a debt that is suddenly forgiven. However it comes, you will know it is from me, and when it does, I want you to remember this moment. Remember that I am faithful, even when you cannot see what I am doing. Let me tell you about the people who are coming into your life. They are not like the people you have known before. They will not drain you. They will not take without giving. They will not make you feel like you have to earn their love. These are people who will see you, really see you, and love you not despite your flaws, but because of your wholeness. They are already on their way. Some of them you will meet in unexpected places. Others you already know, but the relationship is about to deepen in ways you cannot imagine. I need to tell you something that might be hard to hear. There is a person in your life right now who is not meant to go with you into this next season. You have been holding on, hoping things will change, praying that they will finally understand you. But some people are only meant to walk with you for a season, and that season has ended. Letting them go does not mean you failed, it means you are making room for what is coming next, and what is coming next requires space. You have been asking me for a sign. You have been desperate for confirmation that you are on the right path, that you have not wasted years of your life, that the sacrifices you have made were worth it. Here is your sign. Everything you have been through, every tear you have cried, every night you have spent wondering if you could keep going, it was all preparation. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, and the fact that you are reading this right now is proof that you are ready for what comes next. There is a dream you had as a child, something you wanted to be or do before the world told you it was not possible. I want you to go back to that dream, not to chase it exactly as you imagined it then, but to reconnect with the essence of it, because that dream was not just a fantasy, it was a whisper from me, a clue about the purpose I placed inside you, and even though life has taken you down different roads, that purpose is still there, waiting to be awakened. I am going to tell you something that will sound impossible, but I need you to believe it anyway. You are going to see a miracle in the next 60 days. Not a small coincidence, not a lucky break, but a full-blown, undeniable miracle. Something that can only be explained by my intervention, and when it happens, I want you to tell someone about it. I want you to give me the glory because the miracle is not just for you. It is for everyone who will hear your story and be reminded that I am still in the business of doing the impossible. Let me close with this. You are not reading this by accident. You were led here because I have something to say to you, and I knew this was the only way you would stop long enough to listen. I see you. I know you. I love you, and I am not finished with you. The best parts of your story have not been written yet. The greatest joys, the deepest connections, the most profound moments of peace, they are all ahead of you, but you have to keep going. You have to keep believing. You have to keep trusting that I am working, even when you cannot see it. Now I am going to pray for you, and I want you to receive this prayer not as words on a screen, but as a direct transmission from my heart to yours. Close your eyes, if you can. Take a deep breath, and let these words wash over you like water. My precious child, I speak life over you right now. I speak healing over every broken place. I speak restoration over everything that has been stolen. I speak clarity over every confused thought. I speak peace over every anxious moment. I break every chain that has been holding you back. I silence every voice that has been speaking lies over your identity. I cancel every plan of the enemy to derail your destiny. I release favor, provision, protection, and purpose over your life. I declare that you are chosen, called, and equipped for everything I have prepared for you. I seal this prayer with my love, and I remind you that nothing can separate you from it. Not failure, not sin, not doubt, not fear. You are mine, and I am yours, forever. You are loved, you are seen, you are not alone, and your story is far from over.